The universe is not outside of you. It is not some distant entity floating in the stars, waiting for you to call upon it. It is here, now, woven into the fabric of your consciousness. Everything you see, feel, and experience is not merely happening to you. It's responding to you. Your thoughts are the gravitational force that pull reality into form. And just like planets orbit a sun, your reality orbits your attention. What you focus on becomes your experience. What you ignore fades into non-existence. This is not philosophy. It's physics of the soul. Energy flows where your awareness goes. Every day, you are broadcasting frequencies through your emotions, beliefs, and silent inner dialogues. And the universe, without judgment, reflects those signals back to you in the form of people, situations, and opportunities. But here's the problem. Most people aren't aware they're doing this. They live unconsciously, reacting to life instead of co-creating it. They give their power away to fear, to habit, to noise. They follow the default script society handed them without questioning who wrote it. They don't realize that their energy is being spent reinforcing a life they never consciously chose. If your reality feels stuck, it's not because the universe isn't listening. It's because you're unconsciously repeating old frequencies. You're tuning into the same emotional stations every day. Doubt, scarcity, comparison, self-sabotage. And the universe, infinitely loyal, keeps sending you more of the same. So how do you change it? How do you speak to the universe in a way that makes it listen differently? You begin by taking full responsibility for your energy. You stop blaming your past, your parents, your partner, or your circumstances. You realize the world isn't happening to you. It's happening through you. You are the cause, not the effect. And that shift in awareness is everything. This is not about guilt or shame. It's about sovereignty, about choosing to remember that you are the signal, and the universe is simply the echo. What if I told you that the way you've been taught to think is the very thing that blocks your connection with the universe? It's not lack of time, not lack of money, not even your past. The real barrier is the silent agreement you unknowingly accepted since childhood. Think like everyone else, or get left behind. From a young age, you were trained to follow the rules, to stay in line, to suppress your truth so you could belong. But in doing so, you dimmed the signal of your soul. You learned to question your intuition, to doubt your desires, to trade your authenticity for acceptance. And all the while, the universe was whispering, "This isn't who you really are." Most people don't realize they're trapped in a mental pattern they didn't choose. They wonder why manifestation doesn't work, why life feels flat, heavy, repetitive. But here's the truth. Manifestation doesn't fail. It reflects. It mirrors your core beliefs. If deep down you feel powerless, unworthy, or doubtful, the universe won't argue with you. It will echo those exact frequencies right back. The key to changing your life isn't about working harder. It's about thinking differently, radically differently. You must stop thinking like the 95%. You must stop repeating the same doubts and limits they live by. Because if you do what they do, you'll get what they get. This isn't judgment. It's liberation. The universe isn't punishing anyone. It's just reflecting consciousness. It has no bias, no opinions. It simply amplifies whatever signal is strongest in you. So ask yourself, are you thinking like a creator or like a reactor? Are your thoughts aligned with expansion or with fear? Are you operating from possibility or from programming? The truth is, the universe doesn't speak in words. It listens to energy, to frequency, to alignment. So when your inner world begins to shift, when your thoughts become more loving, your beliefs more empowering, your self-image more elevated, the universe has no choice but to match you. Because you're not here to survive. You're here to remember who you are, a conscious creator of reality. To truly speak to the universe, you must learn its native tongue. And that language is the present moment. The universe doesn't understand someday. It doesn't respond to maybe. It doesn't speak when I get there. It listens to the now. Because now is the only time that truly exists. Past and future are illusions of the mind. All creation happens in the present. Your alignment, your energy, your frequency, it all lives in this moment. And yet, so many people talk to the universe from a place of distance. I will have abundance. I want to find love. I need to heal. These statements are signals of separation. They say, I am not that yet. And the universe replies, as you wish. If you say I will, you are affirming that you do not have. If you say I want, you are affirming lack. But when you speak, think, and feel as if it is already yours, the universe responds differently. It recognizes your frequency as a match and begins reorganizing reality to reflect that truth. You don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you believe you already are. So if you want to live abundance, you must first feel it, not in the bank, but in your body. You must carry the energy of abundance in how you speak, how you walk, how you breathe. You must become a vibrational match for the reality you desire. This is not delusion. This is resonance. The universe doesn't operate by logic. It operates by alignment. And when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are aligned with the version of you who already has what you seek, that version becomes your reality. But this requires practice. It means catching yourself when you slip into lack. It means redirecting your energy back into the now. Every time you choose presence over worry, gratitude over doubt, alignment over fear, you are speaking the language of the universe with fluency. So speak in the now, feel in the now, live in the now, because now is where the portal opens. To deepen your connection with the universe, you must learn to listen, not with your ears, but with your inner guidance system. You see, the universe doesn't communicate through logic. It doesn't speak in language, symbols, or instructions. It speaks in vibration, in resonance, in feeling. Every emotion you experience is a message. Joy, alignment, discomfort, misalignment, that feeling in your chest, that tightness in your gut, the subtle tension behind your eyes. These are whispers from your higher self. But most people ignore these signs. They've been taught to override intuition with reason, to distrust what they feel unless it's rational. As a result, they follow paths that look right on the outside, but feel wrong on the inside. And then they wonder why nothing flows. Your emotions are not random. They are your personal GPS. They guide you toward what expands your soul and away from what contracts it. But only if you listen. The guidance system is subtle. It doesn't shout, it whispers. And the more you ignore it, the quieter it becomes. But when you honor it, when you follow that small yes, that intuitive nudge, that warm pull towards something unknown, you step into alignment with the universe. And here's the key. The mind lies, but the body doesn't. Thoughts can deceive you, but feelings are honest. The ego might say, this makes sense, while your heart screams, this isn't right. Listen to the heart. Learning to follow resonance is a sacred skill. It requires trust, sensitivity, and courage. Because sometimes resonance will pull you away from comfort, away from what's logical, familiar, or approved by others. But that's where your path begins. Every great awakening starts with a whisper. Every breakthrough starts with a feeling that won't go away. Follow that feeling. Your intuition knows the way. To truly master your dialogue with the universe, you must harness the power of repetition. The universe doesn't respond to what you occasionally think. It responds to what you consistently believe. And beliefs are built through repetition. Just like a seed watered daily becomes a tree, your thoughts, when repeated with feeling, become your reality. But here's the challenge. Your subconscious mind, the gateway to the universe, doesn't understand logic. It doesn't judge right from wrong. It doesn't care what's true or false. It simply records what it hears the most. Your subconscious is like fertile soil. Whatever is planted and repeated will grow. That includes your fears, your doubts, your conditioning, and yes, your affirmations. If you've spent years repeating to yourself that you're not good enough, not capable, not worthy, guess what seeds have taken root? But here's the beautiful truth. You can reprogram all of it. You can plant new beliefs, new narratives, new truths, and the way you do it is through conscious repetition. You don't need to believe the new thought right away. You only need to repeat it, over and over, and feel it as if it's already real. Because the more often you affirm something, the more your subconscious begins to accept it, not as a wish, but as a fact. Say it, feel it, live it. I am aligned. I am powerful. I am already receiving what I've asked for. Repetition builds momentum, and momentum creates energy, and energy shapes your field of experience. So ask yourself, what am I repeating every day, with my words, with my emotions, with my attention? If the answer doesn't align with what you desire, it's time to change the script. The universe listens not to your moments of inspiration, but to your patterns. And those patterns are yours to rewrite. The truth is, the universe is not outside of you. It's within. Every moment, every breath, every choice, you're speaking to it. Not through words, but through frequency. Through the energy you hold. Through the thoughts you repeat. Through the feelings you allow. And the most powerful truth? You don't have to figure everything out. You only need to align. Alignment is the path. Vibration is the language. Feeling is the guide. So pause. Close your eyes. Breathe into your heart and ask, what am I choosing to believe today? What energy am I amplifying in this moment? Because this moment is where the universe listens. Let go of needing proof. Let go of waiting. Become the energy first, and life will follow. You are not small. You are not broken. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be to begin again, aligned, conscious, and powerful beyond measure. And the universe has been waiting for you to remember. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone whose soul might be ready to awaken. Subscribe to stay aligned with deeper truths, and remember, you're not just watching this, you're remembering who you are. The universe is listening, and now, so are you.